This morning on Daybreak, how a local organization is training local vets to stop individuals trying to use their animals to get opioids.
And with Cox Health's 7th annual diaper drive underway, we take a closer look at how diapers can keep a baby happy and healthy.
Plus, Springfield police say the man who fired shots into a local come-and-go earlier this week has been arrested and charged in connection with the incident. We'll have that and more for you this morning on Daybreak.
Good morning and thanks for waking up with us. It's Friday, April 5th. I'm Lauren Barnes.
And I'm Joe Morano. Plenty to get to over these next 2 hours. Ready for a weekend with a bit of a warming trend, as we kept seeing with Elisa's 7-day yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know about you. I'm just ready for a weekend in general, but a nice one. Yeah, that's even better.
It'll be nice to kind of hang around town. Lisa, what do we have to look forward to this weekend here?
We'll have the temperatures warm, but it will come with showers and storms, especially on Sunday.
Right,
Okay.
right,
So,
okay. And it was kind of like that yesterday. It was nice, but wet, you know, constantly.
we had the clouds, we had some showers linger through the afternoon, temperatures on the cool side yesterday. So because we've got that moisture still lingering from yesterday's system, we've got some fog out there this morning.
I was just noticing, yeah, it looks a little strange out there right now.
Yeah, actually, that looks really pretty. Like, you know, like the fact that we
Says
can
the
see it on the
meteorologist, yeah.
camera. Yeah. So, yeah, check out those low-hanging clouds in Springfield this morning. We've got that fog kicking out there. Visibility is low at times. It's 50 degrees in Springfield on north winds at 5 miles per hour. We do have a dense fog advisory in effect for parts of southwest Missouri, including Joplin and Monette, and then northwest Arkansas near Bentonville and Fayetteville. Goes until 9 o'clock this morning. Remember, when there's patchy to dense fog, take it slow and use those headlights. So here's that visibility. We're down to 5 miles in Springfield, 1.25 miles in Branson, and then a 1/4 mile visibility in Joplin. Got a couple of clouds out there this morning, again with some of this fog. Temperatures are around 50 degrees in Springfield, 46 in Branson, and 50 in Fort Leonard Wood. We've got that fog concern this morning. Even where we don't have that advisory, we could still have some patchy fog. Things stay dry through the afternoon. We're looking at temperatures at 69 degrees by dismissal with a mix of sun and clouds. The details on a severe threat by this weekend. We'll do that in a couple of minutes.
Beginning with some medical coverage now, some people in the Ozarks are using their pets to get them opioids. Some veterinarians say people bring in their pets for injuries and ask for specific opioid prescriptions. While the prescription drug monitoring program tracks what doctors prescribe, there's no technology to track what opioids pets may be getting. Prevention specialist Samantha Sherman with Community Partnership of the Ozarks says they're working to educate vets on how to spot and prevent these situations.
The vets I personally went and taught haven't seen people abusing their pets, but they have seen them using their older pets that might be arthritic and just saying the medicine isn't working, when in fact it might be, but they're just using it for themselves.
Now, if you or someone you know is interested in that CPO training, you can reach out to CPO directly. To find a link to do so, you can go to our website, ozarksfirst.com, for some more information on CPO's substance abuse prevention.
More medical coverage now for you. The Cox Health Diaper Drive began gathering diapers for infants across the Ozarks earlier this week.
Diapers do more than keep babies happy, though. Our Hannah Zettel met with a health professional to learn how they keep babies healthy, too. Hannah?
That's right, Lauren and Joe. I covered the diaper drive kickoff earlier this week, which provides parents in the Ozarks diapers for their infants. But I wanted to find out more about some of the health concerns related to diapers. Now, as many parents will tell you, newborn babies can go through over a dozen diapers a day, but due to high costs, some parents in the area can only limit their child to a single diaper per day. When baby's forced to stay in a dirty diaper, it can cause diaper rash, a red rash that in severe cases can spread across the infant's body and even lead to fever. In addition to infrequently changed diapers, it's important to keep baby in the correct size diaper. Wearing the wrong size can restrict the infant and cause further frustration. Sick or uncomfortable babies' reactions of crying and screaming can put a strain on the rest of the family and, according to a Cox Health RN, can give dangerous results.
They can get diaper rash. In extreme cases, that diaper rash can lead to yeast infections or even skin breakdown. They can be a lot crankier. Those babies don't sleep well. They're fussier throughout the day. And that just translates onto everybody who's caring for that baby. In worst case scenarios, that can lead to things like postpartum depression and worst case scenario, shaken baby syndromes.
If you want to help babies in the area receive the diapers they need, you can donate diapers at Cox Health locations, and a list of other drop-off locations will be on our website. The drive accepts disposable and cloth diapers as well as open packs that can be repackaged from now until April 30th.
Hannah Zettel, thank you. A day of fun and wellness for the ladies is coming your way this weekend. Cox South is putting together a ladies' first event to promote health and wellness, all for free. Women of all ages can visit the hospital tomorrow for free screenings, classes, and info from more than 80 vendors.
Well, you have to be happy with yourself to be happy with everything else in your life. So I think bringing focus back to yourself, which sometimes it's so easy to get off that path, bringing it back to what you need to do to take care of yourself. Some of these things and topics that we'll be teaching on educational opportunities are doing just that.
That event runs 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and local entrepreneur Amy Blancett will also be giving a keynote address on balancing work, life, and family.
You're right to know this morning the man who police say fired 2 shots into a come-and-go on Tuesday has been arrested and charged. Police are saying 19-year-old Daryl Thomas shot into the store and was aiming at someone who he claimed shot at him about a month ago. Thomas was charged with first-degree assault and armed criminal action. One of those shots hit 45-year-old Leslie Padilla, who was in line at the register and it injured her ankle. It's a non-life-threatening injury, and she is recovering at Mercy Hospital.
We're also learning some new information about another Springfield shooting. The News Leader reports 51-year-old Derek McKenzie was charged yesterday with assault after police say he shot a man in the head. The victim survived with a graze wound but had a fractured skull. The shooting stemmed from an argument about money at a home near East Avenue and Dale Street Wednesday night. Prosecutors say McKenzie has an extensive criminal history that includes a 17-year prison stint for selling drugs near a school.
We've got some news around the Ozarks for you now. 3 people were injured in Branson last night after a car hit a trolley. Police say the accident happened around 5 on Veterans Boulevard in front of City Hall near the Branson building. No one in the trolley was injured, and we don't know what injuries the passengers in the car have, though a dog in the vehicle was hurt. Fire Chief Ted Martin says wet roads are a possible factor in this crash, and likely no foul play was involved. A full investigation is now underway.
In some more local news, if you're in the real estate business or looking to buy land, the city of Springfield is bidding off 17 city-owned properties. Many of the areas used to have dangerous buildings on site that have since been demolished. All 17 locations are in city limits. The asking prices start as low as $7 grand, going up to $50,000. If you're interested, you have until May 1st to bid. Some of the revenue gained will go toward the police and firefighter retirement fund. The city hopes developers will build affordable housing.
Some education coverage for you this morning. Last night, a spring family celebration was held for Nix's school kids who are learning English as a second language. Staff and children made family crests while being able to speak in all different languages. Nix's Joss Chastain believes it's important to get these families together on multiple occasions throughout the year.
It makes it special for our district, and knowing that we are trying to support in any way that we can that opportunity for us to welcome all students and to provide them a safe place to learn.
One thing that I really tell my students all the time is that they are so smart because they know 2 different languages.
And of course, there was an interpreter present, so parents and kids could ask questions and learn more without having any issues. Still ahead for you here on Daybreak. A deal is reached in the divorce between Amazon's Jeff and Mackenzie Bezos.
Plus, Snapchat gets into gaming. We'll explain just how they're doing that coming up in your Money Watch.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Lauren Barnes, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.